Avoiding sins and drama, and they are interconnected. So I'll start with the obvious here with sins. Imam Malik rahimahullah ta'ala, when he met Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah, this amazing child who at the age of 8 years old just clearly was way ahead of everybody else. One of those kids that would make multiple world records happen, that there would be coverage of the brain of al-Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala and what he was doing. He was clearly a genius. He clearly had something special going for him at a young age. And his teacher Imam Malik rahimahullah says to him, listen to me, O young man. Inni ara Allah qad alqa ala qalbika noora. I see that Allah has put a light in your heart. He didn't attribute it to his upbringing. He didn't attribute, no, he said Allah has clearly put a light inside of your heart. فَلَا تُطْفِئْهُ بِظُلْمَةِ الْمَعْصِيَةِ. Don't extinguish that light with the darkness of sin. Allah gave you something special. Don't mess it up with sin. So whether it's your memory, or it is as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَوْ أَنَّ أَهْلَ الْقُرَىٰ آمَنُوا وَاتَّقَوْا لَفَتَحْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ بَرَكَاتٍ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ. Had the people of the town believed, وَاتَّقَوْا, avoided sin. They feared Allah, they avoided sin. The implication of taqwa is tark al-ma'asi, is avoiding sin. Then barakah, then the blessings of what was coming down upon them would have been present. But it was the sins that took away the blessing of what was given to them. And so sins decrease the barakah of wealth, they decrease the barakah of time, they decrease the barakah of intellect, they pollute everything that they are present within. Because all of those things, those faculties and those blessings that Allah gives to you are gifts from Him. And He will not allow you to keep those gifts if you tarnish them with disobeying Him. So the light will be extinguished in your time, the light will be extinguished in your mind, the light will be extinguished in your wealth also, and so many other things. And some of the scholars also say, and this is why I said avoiding sins and drama, there's ham al-mashakil, there is the hem, the anxiety that sin causes. When you're a messy person, you get yourself into a lot of messy situations, don't you? When you're a messy person, you get yourself into a lot of messy situations. And so you only have a certain amount of head space, and a certain amount of heart space, and a certain amount of time space. And if you occupy that with sins and the consequences of sins, the messiness of sins, then naturally that's going to paralyze you from being able to be productive with your time. Because you're always trying to get yourself out of a sin that you committed. They're mostly self-inflicted, right? Grudges take up heart space. Drama takes up time space. All of it takes up head space, right? It just takes away from what time you have. And so if you're a person who's not messy, who generally avoids drama and causing drama and inflicting wounds and gossiping and things of that sort, you likely have a lot more time to focus on what's important rather than always trying to climb out of something that you've inflicted upon yourself.